Have you ever wondered if the way you sleep at night could secretly be increasing your risk of a stroke? Imagine closing your eyes, thinking you're getting much-needed rest, only to wake up with brain damage caused by something as simple as your sleeping position. As a brain doctor, I've seen research that left me shocked, and today I'll reveal exactly which position puts your brain in danger overnight and what you can do to protect yourself. Let's start with the truth. Strokes don't always happen because of poor diet, high blood pressure, or diabetes alone. Recent studies show that your sleeping posture plays a hidden role in how well blood flows to your brain. And when blood flow is restricted for hours during sleep, clots and blockages can form silently, waiting to strike. One study published in the journal Stroke found that people with obstructive sleep apnea, a condition strongly linked to stroke, were more likely to experience episodes of reduced oxygen when lying flat on their back. Now think about it. If a position can restrict oxygen and circulation, doesn't it make sense that it can raise stroke risk too? The most concerning position is sleeping flat on your back, especially if you snore or have sleep apnea. When you lie this way, the tongue and soft tissues in the throat naturally fall backward, narrowing the airway. This can cause repeated drops in oxygen levels throughout the night, forcing your heart and brain to struggle. Harvard Medical School researchers warn that oxygen desaturation during back sleeping increases blood pressure spikes and stress on blood vessels, two major stroke triggers. For seniors with already weakened arteries, this is a recipe for disaster. Now, you may ask, is side sleeping safer? The answer is yes, in most cases. Side sleeping, particularly on the left side, has been linked to better circulation and reduced pressure on the heart. A study in the Journal of Neuroscience even suggested that side sleeping helps the brain clear waste products more efficiently through a system called the glymphatic system, which is critical in preventing neurodegenerative diseases and supporting brain health. By contrast, prolonged back sleeping reduces this natural cleansing process, leaving the brain more vulnerable to toxic buildup and poor blood flow. But here's something few people talk about. Sleeping on the right side or curled up in a tight fetal position may not be ideal for everyone either. Research in Chest Journal shows that right-side sleeping can worsen symptoms in people with heart disease because it may increase pressure inside the chest. And a very tight curled position may reduce lung expansion, limiting oxygen intake. So while side sleeping is generally safer for the brain, moderation and balance matter. The safest approach is sleeping slightly on your side with your spine aligned, head supported, and airways open. Let's also consider the impact of long, uninterrupted hours in a single position. Blood clots form when blood flow slows down. Seniors already face a higher risk of deep vein thrombosis, and immobility during the night adds to that danger. That's why neurologists often advise gentle movement, stretching before bed, and even adjusting positions at least once during the night. Now you might wonder, if back sleeping is risky, why do so many people naturally prefer it? The truth is, it feels comfortable because it distributes body weight evenly. But comfort doesn't always mean safety. Think of it this way: sugar tastes good, but it raises diabetes risk. Similarly, back sleeping feels restful, but can silently damage the brain's circulation system over time. So what's the solution? First, seniors who snore heavily or have known sleep apnea should avoid back sleeping. Use a supportive side sleeping pillow that prevents rolling onto the back. Some people even sew a tennis ball into the back of their sleepwear to stop themselves from lying flat. Second, elevate the head slightly with an inclined pillow to keep airways open. Third, keep the neck in a neutral position. Tilting too far forward or backward can restrict blood vessels. And finally, focus on building a bedtime routine that supports oxygen flow. Avoid alcohol before bed, keep the room cool, and breathe deeply before sleeping. Scientific evidence strongly supports these small changes. The American Heart Association highlights that improving sleep quality by adjusting position reduces stroke risk significantly. Another study from the European Society of Cardiology found that sleep apnea patients who train themselves to avoid supine sleeping cut their nighttime oxygen drops by nearly 50%. These numbers show how powerful something as simple as body posture can be. But let's be clear, no one is saying you'll have a stroke just because you sleep on your back once in a while. The danger comes from years of poor sleep posture combined with existing conditions like high blood pressure, obesity, or atrial fibrillation. This is why awareness is the key. Once you know the risks, you can take steps tonight to protect your brain. Remember, stroke is one of the leading causes of disability and death worldwide, but prevention is possible, and it often starts in the bedroom. By making the right adjustments, you're not just improving your sleep, you're actively defending your brain. So ask yourself, when you go to bed tonight, which side will you choose? Will you protect your brain or unknowingly put it at risk? The decision is in your hands, or rather, in your sleeping position. If you found this information valuable and you care about keeping your brain healthy, don't keep it to yourself. Like this video, subscribe to our channel, and share it with friends or loved ones who may be at risk. Together, we can spread awareness and protect more seniors from the hidden dangers of stroke.